Wind Mist Territory. The human race's destruction is imminent. Only I, Ink. Watch out. Strengthen the seal. Am eternal. It's not too late to boast after you escape safely. If this ink giant spiritual god really wanted to escape, it would have done so long ago by paying the price with its own arm. However, it obviously doesn't want to suffer such a loss. Over the years, no Ink Clan masters disturbed us, so this is obviously somewhat abnormal. The Ink Clan may want to change the situation. Look. This is what Yang Kai secretly gave me last time. Don't worry, that boy has already made arrangements. Do you trust that boy so much? It's not purely out of trust. It's also that he gives the human race such confidence. Generally speaking, Yang Kai is a junior who often brings surprises. Let's wait and see. Onside the Universe Furnace. Now I'm certain that the so-called Universe Furnace's opportunities will be fought over here. Mo Na Yi, who was trapped inside the projection space, should also be inside the furnace right now. If I encounter him, I will definitely not let him off easily. Strange. Why is there such a river inside the Universe Furnace? A monster. I didn't realize that this seemingly calm river would contain endless dangers. It's really strange. If there's a strange monster in the river just now, does this mountain range also contain some dangers? There seem to be some energy fluctuations from that direction. Is coming someone fighting here? This is the monster in the river. I can't stay here for long. Let's go. Yang Kai. You recognize me. Naturally, I recognize Sir Yang Kai. Why am I so unlucky? I encountered a strange monster right after I entered, and then I met this serial killer. Since you recognize me, there's no need to waste your breath. Answer a few of my questions, and I'll give you a quick death later. Why should I answer if I'm going to die anyway? Death is a painful matter, but there is one thing in this world that is worse than death. For example, a torn soul. I ask, and you answer. If you try to conceal things or deceive me, you should know the consequences. Yes, yes, yes. How is the situation outside? I don't know. You don't know. No. It's not like that. Sir Yang Kai, calm down. I entered through the Spatial Territory's entrance, so I don't know much about the other battlefields. Spatial Territory. Then this guy must have been staying in No Return Pass before. No wonder he recognized me. How many people from the Ink Clan have come from Spatial Territory? I don't know the exact number, but that day in Spatial Territory, the Ink Clan army was between 5 and 8 million. After the Universe Furnace's projection condensed, under the orders of the Royal Lord, all of them entered. Then let's say it's 6.5 million. This number is quite significant. Is the Ink Clan attempting to initiate a war within the Universe Furnace? However, the Ink Clan's understanding of the Universe Furnace may be worse than mine. They probably didn't expect the situation inside the Universe Furnace to be so complicated. If an army of millions was thrown in, they wouldn't be much help. Since millions of troops came from the same entrance, why are you the only one here? What about the others? After I entered here, I lost sight of other clansmen. The entrance seemed to have turned the world upside down, and all the clansmen who entered were scattered. Millions of Ink Clan soldiers have entered from the same entrance, but all of them were split up. In other words, upon entering the Universe Furnace, everyone will mostly have to fight alone. But it isn't an easy task to find a companion in the Universe Furnace. Let's hope the 8th rank cultivators who enter this time won't encounter pseudo-royal lords like Mo Na Yi. Otherwise, fighting alone would be highly perilous. Please don't kill me. I'll give you a piece of information that is of great use to the human race in exchange for my life. Oh. Information that is of great use to the human race. What kind of information? I know that Sir Young Kai is a man of his word. He will never go back on his word. Fine. If this information is really useful, I'll spare your life. It's the open heaven pill that you humans are fighting over. What? Did you see the open heaven pill? When I came over earlier, I activated the sun and moon marks, but I didn't sense anything. The 9 open heaven pills I've marked aren't nearby, so where did this Inkland see them? It was swallowed by that strange thing. I saw it with my own eyes, and because of that, I fought with it, wanting to kill it and seize the open heaven pill. This is. The open heaven pill this guy has seen is indeed an open heaven pill, but it's not the kind I'm looking for. It was a lower quality one. I kinda know what that is. I've personally witnessed the creation process of these 2 types of open heaven pills, so I know that the open heaven pills of the universe furnace are divided into different ranks, but this guy did not know that, so when he saw an open heaven pill, he thought it was a great opportunity that the human race masters would fight over for. No. He wants to 60 back on his word. I'm going to die. Ha. I'm still alive. Scram. Thank you, Sir Yang Kai. Letting a feudal lord with serious injuries and significantly reduced strength go wouldn't make much a difference. Since I previously promised him, I will not go back on my word. If possible, I can use this feudal lord to spread some information, like Yang Kai has obtained an open heaven pill. I can attract the attention of some masters of the Inkland to myself, thereby reducing the pressure on other masters of the human race. And I'm even more curious about why this monster swallowed the open heaven pill. The open heaven pill is born from the universe furnace, so what use is it to these monsters? Inside this monster's body, there's indeed an open heaven pill, wrapped in the shattered Tao marks that form its body. When the Tao marks flow, the open heaven pill only appears once in a while before quickly getting wrapped up. Why doesn't it hide in these mountains? Previously, when I was testing the waters of the river, these monsters would instinctively fuse into the river when they realized they were no match for me, making it difficult for me to track them. Logically speaking, this monster should also have the instinct to integrate itself into the mountains. There's basically no difference between it and the mountain range. It's made up of countless shattered Tao marks that can fuse together. This monster has already fused with a trace of the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy, so the shattered Tao marks that formed it have undergone some minor changes, making it difficult for its existence to be absorbed by this mountain range that originally shared the same origin. In other words, this monster swallowing the open heaven pill serve a purpose and also represent an instinct. But even if it completely digests the open heaven pill, what can it do? Its foundation is nothing more than a unique existence born from the universe furnace. In this way, in the blink of an eye in the outside world, the place where the monster is located may have already passed a month. After swallowing and integrating the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy, the monster born from the universe furnace could actually form its own body. Moreover, its features are quite similar to those of the Inkland I let go earlier, about 60 to 70% alike. The similarity in appearance is obviously not a coincidence. In other words, does this monster have an innate mirroring ability? Because it has fought with the Inkland for a long time, it has subconsciously imitated the appearance of that guy. Phew, luckily I didn't have too much contact with this guy. Otherwise, aving a monster with similar appearance to myself would have been incredibly awkward. From this perspective, the situation inside the universe furnace is even more complicated than I had imagined. Originally, when the open heaven pill was being nurtured in the universe furnace, the human race and the Ink clan entered to fight for this opportunity. These two forces are irreconcilable enemies. However, now there may be the addition of a third party. The open heaven pills produced by the universe furnace are undoubtedly extremely beneficial to these native monsters, so they naturally need them. In this case, whether it's the human race or the Ink clan, the difficulty of obtaining the scattered open heaven pills will undoubtedly increase greatly. This monster has gained a certain degree of sentience, and it could be considered a special creature within the universe furnace. A local third force in the universe furnace, perhaps. The strength of this native creature cannot be underestimated. This is undoubtedly bad news for the human race masters who have entered this place to seize opportunities. Not good. After the probing just now, this monster that has fused with the open heaven pill's medicinal efficacy and gained a physical body is undoubtedly more difficult to deal with. My cultivation is at the peak of the 8th rank, and my strength far exceeds my peers. With my full strength, I can kill an innate territory lord in 3 moves. But dealing with this monster has indeed required quite a bit of effort. They seem to have an extremely high resistance to world force, so even if I used my full strength, only 30% to 40% of my strength can affect it.